Shalom. All right. I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostle, great millstone of well. Citation and blessing to the hope elect, pushing his words to sincerity and truth, risking our lives to do so, going on the highways and byways, preaching his gospel across the four corners of the earth. Makes this video is about, it's about poor people in general, but it goes to you tribes because basically, man, you poor people don't understand that these companies ain't doing nothing but making merchandise of you. It's just a modern way of slavery, and you see these people, man, they working and they happy to have a job, but you're in slavery and you don't have any residual income to do anything. All you have money for is to pay bills and feed yourself, clothe yourself, and have a roof over your head, and that's it. And then do it all over again. Hit repeat, do it over again. That's not living. That's the rich taking advantage of the poor. They're only going to give you a wage to where you can come back and do it again. They're not going to give you money in excess, because if they did that, then you would quit. But people seem to think like that having a job is just badge of honor or some shit, and you have the wrong thinking. You're supposed to have a ruling class mentality. You shouldn't. That should be your goal, is to work for somebody. But by being in hardcore slavery, it was passed down that we feel like we supposed to work for somebody. We don't believe in ownership. Well, even if we did own anything, they wouldn't let us own it no way, because this is not our rest, as it say in Micah 2:10. This is not our rest. But the poor you got to understand things, that their job is to make merchandise of you. And let me get a Psalms. Psalms 10:2. It says, "The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Let him be taken in devices that they have imagined." See, these wicked people that's in these high places, I mean, they have so much pride that they don't think they're going to be taken down. That's why they persecute you poor people, man. They don't believe that you're worth anything. They call you useless eaters, you know. You just there for their bidding. You there for them to make them money, and that's it. But poor people don't understand that it's strength in numbers, you know. It's strength in numbers. If poor people decided, and this includes you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you just stop and didn't go to work for one day, let's say you took a Monday off, didn't tell nobody, everybody got together, and it was understood that nobody was going to go to work, not nobody, you would shut this country down. They would have to listen to your demands, because you can march all you want. They don't give a shit about you marching, because you're going to go to work the next day. They don't care what you say, what you can say whatever. Long as y'all keep going to work, it don't mean anything. Y'all have to come together as a collective and decide not to go to work anymore. That's when they have a problem. You don't want to be a slave no more. That's why they used to hate having slave revolts, because that's when their money stopped. As long you can complain all you want, long as you working, they don't give a shit. Let me get Proverbs 22 and 7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. See, every time that you have to borrow money, you are in servitude to that person, to that rich person. Anything that you borrow, that's why you can't. If it's all possible, you shouldn't buy a new car. You shouldn't do all that, because if you do, now you're a servant to him. You have to pay him that back. You know. But see, this society is set up for you not to. You can't wait for anything. You got to get it now. You know what I'm saying? And the only way for you to get it now is you have to borrow money to get it. Instead of waiting and doing it the right way. I mean, you marry these women, and women are notorious for getting the man to go out and buy things that he can't afford, and so that's why you end up being poor. It's just simple as that, you know. It's just a steady cycle of people doing making dumb decisions, and that's the reason why you in the position that you in, you know. But poor people, they got you pitted against each other. That's why they know if y'all came together and didn't work, it can't just be people at one company. Yeah, you might affect that company, but they can get people in there to replace you, because it's other people that want your job. It got to be a collective of all poor people gotta not go to work that day. You know, just a quick video on the poor and why the rich is ruling over you. I want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh by Shema Shah, by Hashem Kadash. The honors to the apostle, great meal, so to rule well, citation, blessing, hopefully elect. Shalom.